Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu. Move to sidebar hide. Navigation. Main page. Contents. Current events. Random article. About Wikipedia. Contact us. Contribute. Help. Learn to edit. Community portal. Recent changes. Upload file. Search. Search. Appearance. Donate. Create account. Login. Personal tools. Donate. Create account. Login. Pages for logged out editors. Learn more. Contributions. Talk. Contents. Move to sidebar hide. Top 1 Evolution. Toggle evolution subsection. 1.1 Evolution as a deity. 1.2 Fusion with other traditions. 2 An Indian Heracles. 3 Heliodorus Pillar and Temple of Vāsudeva, circa 115 BCE. 4 Nanahat inscription, 1st century BCE. 5 Gojundi inscription. 6 Chilas petroglyphs. 7 Vāsudeva temple in Mathura, circa 15 CE. 8 Vāsudeva in 2nd century CE sculpture. 9 Vāsudeva in the Kondamotu relief, 4th century CE. 10 Transition from Vāsudeva to Vishnu, 4th-5th century CE. Toggle transition from Vāsudeva to Vishnu, 4th-5th century CE, subsection. 10.1 Iconographic transition. 10.2 Theological transition. 11 Vāsudeva at Dioga, 6th century CE. 12 Vāsudev. 13 Devotion. 14 See also. 15 Notes. 16 References. 17 Further reading. Toggle the table of contents. Vāsudeva. 8 languages. Espanol. Bahasa Indonesia. Edit links. Article. Talk. English. Read. Edit. View history. Tools. Tools. Move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read. Edit. View history. General. What links here? Related changes. Upload file. Special pages. Permanent link. Page information. Cite this page. Get shortened URL. Download QR code. Expand all. Edit interlineage links. Print /export. Download as PDF. Printable version. In other projects. Wikidata item. Appearance. Move to sidebar hide. Text. Small. Standard. Large. This page always uses small font size. Width. Standard. Wide. The content is as wide as possible for your browser window. Color, beta. Automatic. Light. Dark. This page is always in light mode. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Redirected from Vāsudeva Krishna. Vrishni hero. This article is about the deity. For Vāsudeva's father, see Vāsudeva. For other uses, see Vāsudeva, disambiguation. Vāsudeva. Vāsudeva on a coin of Agathocles of Bactria, circa 190-180 BCE. 1. 2. This is the earliest unambiguous image of the deity. 3. Weapon. Sudarshana Chakra. Kaumadaki. Genealogy. Born. Mathura, Suraseana, present-day Uttar Pradesh, India. 4. parents. Devaki, mother. Vāsudeva Anekadundubhai, father. Siblings. Sekara, brother. Subhadra, sister. Children. Pradyumna, Samba. Vrishni heroes. Sekara. Vāsudeva. Pradyumna. Samba. Aniruddha. V. T. E. Vāsudeva, Sanskrit, IAST, Vāsudeva, later incorporated as Vāsudeva Krishna, Vāsudevaka, Krishna, son of Vāsudeva, 5, 6, 7, Krishna Vāsudeva or simply Krishna, was the son of Vāsudeva Anekadundubhai, king of the Vrishnis in the region of Mathura. 8. He was a leading member of the legendary Vrishni heroes, and may well have been a historical ruler in the region of Mathura. 8, 9, 10, 11. Vāsudevism arose with the decline of Vedism in India, which occurred during the 8th to 6th century BCE. 12. Vāsudeva then became the object of one of the earliest forms of personal deity worship in India, and is attested from around the 4th century BCE. 13, 14, 15. At that time, Vāsudeva was already considered as a deity, as he appears in Plini's writings in conjunction with Arjuna as an object of worship, since Pliny explains that Vāsudevaka is a devotee, bhakta, of Vāsudeva. 16, 17. By the end of the 2nd century BCE, Vāsudeva was considered as Devadeva, the god of gods, the supreme deity, whose emblem was the mythical bird Garuda, as known from the Heliodorus pillar inscription. 18, 19. This pillar, offered by the Greek ambassador and devotee Heliodorus, also shows that Vāsudeva even received dedications from the Indo-Greeks, who also represented him on the coinage of agathocles of Bactria, 190–180 BCE. The Heliodorus pillar, joining earth, space and heaven, is thought to symbolize the cosmic axis and express the cosmic totality of the deity. 18. Next to the pillar, a large temple of Vāsudeva was discovered, where he was celebrated together with his deified kinsmen, the Vrishni heroes. 18. The cult of Vāsudeva was one of the major independent cults, together with the cults of Narayana, Shri and Lakshmi, which later coalesced to form Vaishnavism. 1. After the cult of Vāsudeva had been established, the tribe of the Vrishnis fused with the tribe of the Yadavas, who had their own hero god named Krishna. 7. The early Krishna is known from the Mahabharata, where he is described as the chief of the Yadavas' kingdom of Dvrak, modern Dwarka in Gujarat. 7. The fused cult of Vāsudeva Krishna became one of the significant traditions of the early history of Krishnaism, becoming a major component of the amalgamated worship of Krishna, the 8th incarnation of Vishnu. 9. According to the Vaishnavite doctrine of the avatars, Vishnu takes various forms to rescue the world, and Vāsudeva Krishna became understood as one of these forms, and one of the most popular ones. 20. This process lasted from the 4th century BCE when Vāsudeva was an independent deity, to the 4th century CE, when Vishnu became much more prominent as the central deity of an integrated Vaishnavite cult, with Vāsudeva Krishna now only one of his manifestations. 20. Vāsudeva is the first name to appear in the epigraphical record and in the earliest literary sources such as the writings of Pliny. 5. It is unknown at what point of time precisely Vāsudeva came to be associated with Krishna. 6. The association between the names Vāsudeva and Krishna starts to appear with the Mahabharata and the Harivamsa, both completed in the 3rd century CE, where Vāsudeva appears as the patronymic of Krishna, his father being called Vāsudeva Anekadundubhai in these writings. 5. Vāsudeva Krishna refers to Krishna, son of Vāsudeva, Vāsudeva in the lengthened form being of the derivative of the short form Vāsudeva standing for Vāsudeva Anekadundubhai, a type of formation very common in Sanskrit signifying of, belonging to, descended from. 21. Evolution. Edit. Samkrishna, Vāsudeva and the female goddess Ekanams are shown in a rock painting at Tikla, 3 Road 2 ND century BCE. 22. Coin of Agathocles of Bactria, 190-180 BCE, with Samkrishna on the obverse and Vāsudeva on the reverse. The object of the Vāsudeva worship was initially the warrior hero of the Vrishni clan named Vāsudeva. Vāsudeva later became known as Krishna, who is Vāsudeva, i.e. the son of Vāsudeva, i.e. Vāsudeva Anekadundubhai, a king of the Vrishni clan in the region of Mathura. Vāsudeva, historically is believed to be part of the Vrishni or Satvata tribe, and according to them his followers called themselves Bhagavatars. This religion formed between the 4th century BC and the 2nd century BC, the time of Patanjali, according to evidence in Megasthans and in the Arthashastra of Kautilya, when Vāsudeva was worshipped as supreme deity in a strongly monotheistic format, where the supreme being was perfect, eternal and full of grace. 23. In many sources outside of the cult, devotee or bhakta is defined as Vāsudevaka. 24. Evolution as a deity. Edit. The name Vāsudev, in the Brahmi script, in the Gojundi inscription, 1st century BCE. The cult of Vāsudeva may have evolved from the worship of a historical figure belonging to the Vrishni clan in the region of Mathura. 1. He is known as a member of the 5 Vrishni heroes. 1. It is thought that the hero deity Vāsudeva may have evolved into a Vaishnavite deity through a step-by-step process. 1. Deification of the Vrishni heroes, of whom Vāsudeva was the leader. 2. Association with the god Narayana Vishnu. 3. Incorporation into the Vyuha concept of successive emanations of the god. 25. In literature, the Vrishni heroes and Vāsudeva are mentioned by Pliny in Astadoyoi verse 6 February 1934 around the 4th century BCE, while Krishna is referred to as Krishna Vashnya in verse 3.187.51 of the Mahabharata. 26. Epigraphically, the deified status of Vāsudeva is confirmed by his appearance on the coinage of Agathocles of Bactria, 190-180 BCE, and by the devotional character of the Heliodorus pillar inscription. 27. Later, the association with Narayana, Vishnu, is confirmed by the Hathibeda Gojundi inscriptions of the 1st century BCE. 27. It is generally thought that by the beginning of the Christian era, the cult of Vāsudeva, Vishnu and Narayana amalgamated. 28. By the 2nd century CE, the Avatara concept was in its infancy, and the depiction of the 4 emanations of Vishnu, the Chaitya-Viha, consisting in the Vrishni heroes including Vāsudeva and minus Samba, starts to become visible in the art of Mathura at the end of the Kushan period. 29. The Harivamsa describes intricate relationships between Krishna Vāsudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha that would later form a Vaishnava concept of primary quadrupled expansion, or Chaitya Vyuha. 30. Vāsudeva is also associated with the qualities of gentleness and strength. 31. Fusion with other traditions. Edit. The tradition of Vāsudeva Krishna is considered as separate from other ancient traditions such as that of Gopala Krishna, with which it amalgamated at a later stage of the historical development. 9. Some early scholars equate it with Bhagavatism. 32. The cult of Krishna Vāsudeva ultimately merged with various traditions such as Bhagavatism, the cult of Gopala Krishna or the cult of Bala Krishna, to form the basis of the current tradition of monotheistic religion of Krishna. Present-day Krishna worship is an amalgam of various elements. According to historical testimonies, Krishna Vāsudeva worship already flourished in and around Mathura several centuries before Christ. A second important element is the cult of Krishna Govinda. Still later is the worship of Bala Krishna, the divine child Krishna, a quite prominent feature of modern Krishnaism. The last element seems to have been Krishna Gopijana Vallabha, Krishna the lover of the gopis, among whom Radha occupies a special position. In some books Krishna is presented as the founder and first teacher of the Bhagavata religion. Klaus Klostermaier, A Survey of Hinduism, 33-34. An Indian Heracles. Edit. The Heliodorus pillar established in Vidisha in the name of Vāsudeva. Arian in his work Indica, quotes the earlier work of the same name by Megasthenes, which claims that Heracles, son of Zeus, had come to India and was honored by the locals as an indigenous Indian deity. This reference is understood to be to Vāsudeva. 35. But Heracles, whom tradition states to have arrived as far as India, was called by the Indians themselves indigenous. This Heracles was chiefly honored by the Saracenians, an Indian tribe, among whom are two great cities, Methura and Clesabora, and the navigable river Iobes flows through their territory. Para 8, Arian's Indica, 36. However, Arian himself does not consider the stories about Heracles credible, stating, "If anyone believes this, at least it must be some other Heracles, not he of the bees, but either of Tyre or of Egypt, or some great king of the higher inhabited country near India." Para v. Ibid, 36. It has been proposed that Megasthenes misheard the words Hare Krishna as Heracles. 35. According to Upinder Singh, Vāsudeva Krishna was the Indian god bearing the closest resemblance to the Greek god Heracles. 1. Heliodorus Pillar and Temple of Vāsudeva, circa 115 BCE. Edit. Main article, Heliodorus Pillar. Temple of Vāsudeva. Initial excavations. Elliptic plan of the temple. Excavation of the huge temple of Vāsudeva next to the Heliodorus Pillar, dated to the 2nd century BCE, Vidisha. 18. The temple measured 30 x 30 meters, and the walls were 2.4 meters thick. 37. Earlier and smaller elliptic temple structure underneath probably dates to the end of the 3rd century BCE. 38. The cult of Vāsudeva soon extended well beyond the area of Mathura, as shown by the Heliodorus Pillar, established by an Indo-Greek ambassador to the court of an Indian king in Vidisha, in the name of Vāsudeva. 1. In the Heliodorus Pillar, Vāsudeva is described as Deva Deva, the god of gods, the supreme deity. 39. According to Harry Falk, making dedications to foreign gods was a logical practice for the Greeks, in order to appropriate their power. Venerating Vāsudeva, as did Heliodor in the time of Antiochidas, should not be regarded as a conversion to Hinduism, but rather as the result of a search for the most helpful local powers, upholding own traditions in a foreign garb. 40. A large temple, probably dedicated to Vāsudeva or the Vrishni heroes, was also discovered next to the Heliodorus Pillar at Vidisha. 1841. The temple measured 30 x 30 meters, and the walls were 2.4 meters thick. Pottery finds confirmed that the temple dated to the 2nd century BCE. 42. An earlier and smaller elliptic temple structure underneath probably dates to the end of the 3rd century BCE. 43. Nainahat inscription, 1st century BCE. Edit. Main article, Nainahat. The Nainahat inscription, dated to the 1st century BCE, mentions both Samkashana and Vāsudeva, along with the Vedic deities of Indra, Chandra, and the four Lokarpala guardians Yama, Varuna and Kubra and Vsava. 44. This provided the link between Vedic tradition and the Vaishnava tradition. 45, 46, 47. given it is inscribed in stone and dated to 1st century BCE. It also linked the religious thought in the post-Vedic centuries in late 1st millennium BCE with those found in the unreliable highly variant texts such as the Puranas dated to later half of the 1st millennium CE. The inscription is a reliable historical record, providing a name and floor route to the Satavahana dynasty. 44, 46, 48. Samkashana, and Vāsudeva, in the Nainahat cave inscription. The first dedicatory sentence in the inscription mentions praise, Siham, to Dharma, adoration to Indra, adoration to Samkashana and Vāsudeva, the descendants of the moon, Chandra, endowed with majesty, and to the four guardians of the world, Lokapalas, Yama, Varuna, Kubra and Vasava, praise to Vadisri, the best of royal princes, Kumra. First line of the Nainahat inscription, 49. Gojundi inscription. Edit. Main article, Hathai Beda Gojundi inscriptions. Vāsudeva and Samkashana are also mentioned in the 1st century BCE Hathai Beda Gojundi inscriptions. Sad Smiley 1. Bala, Rama and Krishna with their attributes at Chilas. The Karashthai inscription nearby reads Rama, Kri, A. 1st century CE. 3. This, enclosing wall round the stone, object, of worship, called Narayana Vatika, compound, for the divinities Samkashana of Vāsudeva who are unconquered and are lords of all, has been caused to be made, by, the king, Sarvatata, a Gajayana and son of, a lady, of the Parasaragura, who is a devotee of Bhagavat, Vishnu, and has performed an Asvamedha sacrifice. Gojundi Hathai Beda inscriptions, 1st century BCE, 50. Chilas petroglyphs. Edit. At Chilas two archaeological site dated to the first half of 1st century CE in northwest Pakistan, near the Afghanistan border, are engraved two males along with many Buddhist images nearby. The larger of the two males holds a plough and club in his two hands. The artwork also has an inscription with it in Karasai script, which has been deciphered by scholars as Ramakasna, and interpreted as an ancient depiction of the two brothers Balarama and Krishna. 51, 52. Vāsudeva Temple in Mathura, circa 15 CE. Edit. Main articles, Vāsudeva inscription and art of Mathura. The Vāsudeva, dedicated to Vāsudeva, in the reign of Sodasa, Mathura, c. 15 CE. Mathura Museum, GMM 13.367, 53. The Vāsudeva inscription is a significant early Sanskrit inscription from Mathura. The mention of Sodasa's time who, states Salomon, is dated with reasonable certainty to the early years of the 1st century AD. 54. Its mention of Vāju, temple, Vedika and Atorana, gateway, is significant as it confirms that the large temple building tradition was in vogue in the Mathura region by at least the start of the Common Era. Further, it also attests to the popularity of the Vāsudeva tradition in this period. 55, 56. The Vāsudeva inscription of Sodasa in Uttar Pradesh viewed with other epigraphical evidence such as the Bisnagar Heliodorus pillar in Madhya Pradesh, the Hathai Beda Gojundi inscriptions in Rajasthan, and the Nainahat inscriptions in Maharashtra suggest that the cult of Vāsudeva had spread over a wide region by the 1st century BCE to the start of Common Era. 56, 57. According to Quintanilla, the Vāsudeva and the inscription is one of the most important and most beautiful objects from the time of Sodasa, likely from a temple to Vāsudeva. 58. The carvings on the doorjam are three woven compositions. It has a leafy vine that runs along the length of the red sandstone jam. Along the stem of the vine are curling leaves and blossoms, that wrap along as those found in nature, a rosette added in where the intertwining vines meet. 59, 60. The wider band has lotus rhizome carved in, with subtle naturalistic variations, wherein the lotus flowers are shown in all their stages of bloom, states Quintanilla. 59. Vāsudeva in 2nd century CE sculpture. Edit. Vāsudeva in the Katurviha. The Four Emanations. Detail of Vāsudeva. The Katurviha, four emanations Vāsudeva and other members of the Vrishni clan. 10. Vāsudeva, avatar of Vishnu, is four-armed and is fittingly in the center with his heavy decorated mace on the side and holding a conch, his elder brother Balarama to his right under a serpent hood, his son Pradyumna to his left, lost, and his grandson Aniruddha on top. 10. 2nd century CE, Mathura Museum. Main articles, Katurvihar and Pancharatra. Some sculptures during this period suggest that the concept of the avatars was starting to emerge, as images of Chaitavihar, the four emanations of Vishnu, are appearing. 29. The famous Katurvihar Vayu statue in Mathura Museum is an attempt to show in one composition Vāsudeva, avatar of Vishnu, together with the other members of the Vrishni clan of the Pancharatra system, Samkasana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha, with Samba missing, Vāsudeva being the central deity from whom the others emanate. 10. The back of the relief is carved with the branches of a Kadamba tree, symbolically showing the relationship being the different deities. 10. The depiction of Vishnu was stylistically derived from the type of the ornate bodhisattvas, with rich jewelry and ornate headdress. 61. Two Kushan Empire emperors were named after Vāsudeva, Vāsudeva I, 191232 CE, and Vāsudeva II, 275300 CE. 62. Vāsudeva in the Kondamotu relief, 4th century CE. Edit. Vāsudeva appears prominently in a relief from Kondamotu, Guntur district in Andhra Pradesh, dating to the 4th century CE, which shows the Vrishni heroes standing in genealogical order around Narasimha. 63, 64, Vāsudeva follows Sankara, being second from the left in the place of seniority, with a hand in Abhaya Mudra and the other hand on the hip holding a conch shell. 63, Vāsudeva also has a crown, which distinguishes him from the others. 65. Then follow Pradyumna, holding a bow and an arrow, Samba, holding a wine goblet, and Aniruddha, holding a sword and a shield. 63. The fact that they stand around Narasimha suggests a fusion of the Satvata cult with the Vrishni cult at this point. 63. Vāsudeva in the Kondamotu relief, 4th century CE. Vāsudeva. Kondamotu Vrishni Heroes Relief, 4th century CE, Hyderabad State Museum. Vāsudeva is second from the left. 63, 64. Transition from Vāsudeva to Vishnu, 4th-5th century CE. Edit. Iconographic transition. Edit. See also, Art of Mathura. Type of statuette now reattributed to Vāsudeva, with three attributes, hand in Abhaya Mudra and without an aureole, 3 Road 4th century. 66. Various early statues showing a deity with the attributes of Vāsudeva have long been attributed to Vishnu. 66. But it is now thought that statues dedicated to the worship of Vishnu only started to appear from the 4th century CE during the Gupta Empire period, derived from, and using the attributes of Vāsudeva, but adding an aureole starting at the shoulders, the Vishnu Kacharanana, four-armed Vishnu, statues. 66. The statues before the 4th century CE have been reattributed to Vāsudeva, a period during which Vāsudeva seems to have been much more important than Vishnu. 66. Other statues of Vishnu show him as three-headed, with an implied fourth head in the back, the Vishnu Vaikuntha Chaitramurti or Chaitravayuha, four emanations, type, where Vishnu has a human head, flanked by the muzzle of a boar, his avatar Varaha, and the head of a lion, his avatar Narasimha, two of his most important and ancient avatars, laid out upon his aureole. 66. Recent scholarship considers that these Vishnu statues still show the emanation Vāsudeva Krishna as the central human-shaped deity, rather than the supreme god Vishnu himself. 67. 66. Theological transition. Edit. Over centuries, the cult of Vāsudeva transformed into Vaishnavism. 68. Overall, Vaishnavite Hinduism is believed to have originated in the 4th century BC in the cult of Vāsudeva Krishna, which was then grafted in the 2nd century AD onto the cult of Narayana. By the 4th century, Vishnu's prominence increased considerably. He was now regarded as a member of the Trimurti, the cosmic triad of gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. 20. From the 4th century, Vāsudeva Krishna is identified with Vishnu and Narayana, and fuses with Gopala Krishna Sad Smiley 69. In the Kavyas of Kalidasa we find not only Vāsudeva Krishna identified with Vishnu and Narayana, but Krishna is also called Gopala Krishna. He has obtained the Kaustubha jewel from the serpent Kaliya of the Jamuna, wears the peacock feathers resembling the cloud adorned with rainbow, and his wife is Rukmini and his brother Balarama. Radhakamal Mukherjee, 69. Vāsudeva with 4 attributes and without an aureole, Terracotta, 66. The Vishnu Nicoloseal may depict Vāsudeva, holding the attributes of the Gada club, the chakra discus, the wheel and the lotus, rather than Vishnu. 4th century CE, Gandhara. Note 1. A statue of Vishnu Kacharanana, 4-armed, using the attributes of Vāsudeva, with the addition of an aureole around the head, 5th century CE, 66. 4-faced 4-armed Vishnu Vaikuntha Chaitramurti, still showing Vāsudeva Krishna as the central human figure, 4th-5th century, Mathura, 67, 66. 4-armed seated Vishnu, with the aureole, in meditation, medieval period. Vāsudeva at Dioga, 6th century CE. Edit. A depiction of Vāsudeva at Dioga. He holds the wheel, the conch and salutes in Abhaya Mudra. 71. Main article, Dashavatara Temple, Dioga. The Dashavatara Temple in Dioga is closely related to the iconic architectural temple structure described in the Vayudharmatara Pura, and can be interpreted as an architectural representation of the Katarvyuha concept and the Pankaratra doctrine, centering on the depictions of the 4 main emanations of Vishnu, Vāsudeva, Samkashana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. 71. According to Lubatsky, it is likely that the entrance is dedicated to the Vāsudeva aspect of Vishnu. The Anantashayana side is his role as the creator, Aniruddha. The sage form of Naranarayana side symbolizes his preservation and maintain a role in cosmic existence, Pradyumna, and the Gajendra side represents his role as the destroyer, Samkasana. 71. Vāsudeva. Edit. To this day, a group of religious mendicants known as Vāsudevas are people believed to be incarnation of Krishna. Citation needed. The Vāsudevas, the village mendicants, also live on the alms they get from the villagers. The religious cult from which this art form originated was that of Vāsudeva Krishna, which was in existence in the 4th century BC. It gained popularity only after the 1st century BC, and in subsequent centuries it was absorbed into the wider religious framework of Vaishnavism. Narayana Menon, 72. Devotion. Edit. A popular short prayer for worshipping Vāsudeva is Dvaita Sakshari, the 12-syllable mantra, consisting in the recitation of the phrase Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya, listen, in Devanagari, which is one of the most popular Hindu mantras. and one of the most important mantras in Vaishnavism. It means I bow to Lord Vāsudeva, who is variously understood as Krishna or Vishnu. 73, 74. See also. Edit. Radha Krishna. Para Vāsudeva. Krishna in the Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavata Purana. Historicity of the Mahabharata. Notes. Edit. Part of a series on Vaishnavism. Show. Supreme Deity. Vishnu/Krishna/Rama. Show. Important deities. Dashavatara. Matsya. Kurma. Varaha. Narasimha. Vamana. Parasurama. Rama. Balarama. Krishna. Buddha. Kalki. Other forms. Dhanvantari. Guru Varapan. Hayagriva. Jagannath. Mohini. Naranarayana. Prithu. Srinathji. Venkatesvara. Vithabha consorts. Lakshmi. Bhumi. Sita. Radha. Rukmini. Alamalu related. Garuda. Hanuman. Shisha. Shasta. Show. Holy Scriptures. Vedas. Upanishads. Vaikanasa. Pancharatra. Bhagavad Gita. Mahabharata. Ramayana. Harivamsa. Divya Prabandha. Jata Govinda Puranas. Vishnu. Bhagavata. Naradiya. Garuda. Padma. Agni. Show. Sampradayas. Shri, Vishishtadvaita, Akshar Purushottam Darshan. Rudra, Advaita. Kumra, Dvaitadvaita. Brahma, Tatvaveda or Dvaita, Asintyabhidabhida. Others. Ekasarana Dharma. Mahanabhava. Pranami. Radha Vallabha. Ramsnai. Sandmat. Vaishnavasahajya. Warkari. Show. Teachers, Acharyas. Chaitanya. Chakradhara. Dadu Dale. Harivansh. Jayatirtha. Jiva Goswami. Jnavara. Kabir. Madhavdev. Madhvacharya. Manavalammunigal. Namadeva. Namalva. Nathamuni. Nimbaka. Srinivasacharya. Padmanabhatirtha. Pillai Purandradasa. Raghutamatirtha. Raghavendratirtha. Ram Sharan. Ramananda. Ramanuja. Ravidas. Satyanatha Tirtha. Satyabhinavatirtha. Satyabhadhatirtha. Satyadharmatirtha. Satyadoyanatirtha. Samathramdas. Sankadev. Swaminarayan. Sripadaraja. Tukaram. Tulsidas. Vallabha. Vedanta Desika. Vidapati. Vishnaswami. Vihalantha. Vyasatirtha. Vadaraja Tirtha. Yamunacharya. Show. Related traditions. Bhagavatism. Vaikanasas. Pancharatra. Tenkalai. Vedakalai. Munitraya. Krishnaism. Jagannathism. Haridasa. Sahajya. Ball. Pushtamag. Gaudiya. Iskcon. Ramanandi. Kapadi. Balmiki. Kabir Panth. Dadu Panth. Mahanam. V. T. E. Hide. V. T. E. Pgatra system, 75, 76, 77. Vihars. Image. Attributes. Symbol, 78, 79. Direction. Face. Concept. Narayana. Vishnu. Vāsudeva. Chakra wheel. Gad mace. Shankar conch. Garuda eagle. East. Saumya. Placid / benevolent. Jna knowledge. Samkasana. Algala plough. Musala pestle. Wine glass. Tala fan palm. South. Simha lion. Bala strength. Pradyumna. Kdabo. Bow arrow. Makara crocodile. West. Raudra capilla. Avery sovereignty. Aniruddha. Karma shield. Kiga sword. Ya, white-footed antelope. North. Varaha boar. Sakti power. Carried a much better known syncretistic image is the one depicted on a well-known Niccolo seal. Gershman thought of a composite deity, Miravis Nuseva, Ibidem, 55-58, although an identification with the god Vāsudeva is perhaps more likely, Mitterwalner 1986, 10, 70. References. Edit. Jump up to, A B C D E F G Singh, Upinder, 2008. A History of Ancient and Early Medieval India, from the Stone Age to the 12th Century. Pearson Education India. pp. 436438. ISBN 978-81-317-1120-0. Asmund Baprakchi, Emergence of Vayu and Siva Images in India, Numismatic and Sculptural Evidence, 2016. Jump up to, A. B. Srinivasan, Doris, 1997. Many heads, arms, and eyes, origin, meaning, and form of multiplicity in Indian art. Brill. p. 215. ISBN 978-90-04-10758-8. Ray Corduri 1972, p. 124. Jump up to, ABC. While the earliest piece of evidence do not yet use the name Krishna. In Austin, Christopher R. 2019. Pradyumna, lover, magician, and son of the Avatara. Oxford University Press. p. 23. ISBN 978-0-19-005411-3. Jump up to, AB. At the time of the Heliodorus pillar dedication to Vāsudeva in 115 BCE, the real question, however, remains, was Vāsudeva already identified with Krishna? Puskars, Ildiko, 1990. Megasthons and the Indian gods Heracles and Dionysos. Mediterranean Studies. 2, 43. ISSN 1074-164-X. JSTA 41163978. Jump up to, ABC. Flood, Gavin D. 1996. An Introduction to Hinduism. Cambridge University Press. pp. 119120. ISBN 978-0-521-43878-0. Jump up to, AB. Vāsudeva and Krishna may well have been kings of this dynasty as well. In Rosenfield, John M. 1967. The Dynastic Arts of the Kushans. University of California Press. pp. 151152 and Fig.51. Jump up to, A.B.C. Williams, Joanna Gottfried, 1981. Calderana, American Studies in the Art of India. Brill. p. 129. ISBN 978-90-04-06498-0. Jump up to, A.B.C.D.E. Paul, Prangapal, Paul, Debjani, 1989. Brahmanical Imagery in the Cure Art of Matha, Tradition and Innovations. East and West. 39, a quarter 132136, for the photograph p.138. ISSN 0012-8376. JSTA 29756891. Smager, Emilia, 2015. Vaishnavite Influences in the Kushan Coinage. Notae Numismatices Apisci Numismatics. X. 67. The theistic cult centered on bhakti for the deified hero Vāsudeva, who is not mentioned in any early text. With the decline of Vedism, the cult emerged as a significant force. Strangely, the available evidence shows that the worship of Vāsudeva, and not that of Vayu, marks the beginning of what we today understand by Vaishnavism. In Eliot, Mircha, Adams, Charles J. 1987. The Encyclopedia of Religion. Macmillan. p. 168. ISBN 978-0-02-909880-6. Doris Srinivasan, 1997. Many Heads, Arms, and Eyes, Origin, Meaning, and Form of Multiplicity in Indian Art. Brill Academic. pp. 211220, 236. ISBN 90-04-10758-4. Gavin D. Flood, 1996. An Introduction to Hinduism. Cambridge University Press. pp. 119120. ISBN 978-0-521-43878-0. Christopher Austin, 2018. Diana Dimitrova and Tatiana Orenska, ed. Divinizing in South Asian Traditions. Taylor and Francis. pp. 30-35. ISBN 978-1-351-12360-0. Malpan, Varghese, 1992. A comparative study of the Bhagavad Gita with Macron and the spiritual exercises of Saint Ignatius of Loyola on the process of spiritual liberation. Gregorian Biblical Bookshop. pp. 57-58. ISBN 978-88-7652-648-0. The affix Vun comes in the sense of this is his object of veneration after the words Vāsudeva and Arjuna, giving Vāsudevaka and Arjunaka. Source: Adhi 2.0 Panini 4 March 1998. Jump up to, ABCDE Approaches to Iconology. Brill Archive. 1985 p. 41. ISBN 978-90-04-07772-0. Malpan, Varghese, 1992. A comparative study of the Bhagavad Gita with Macron and the spiritual exercises of Saint Ignatius of Loyola on the process of spiritual liberation. Gregorian Biblical Bookshop. p. 58. ISBN 978-88-7652-648-0. Jump up to, ABC Curta, Florin, Holt, Andrew, 2016. Great Events in Religion, An Encyclopedia of Pivotal Events in Religious History, 3 volumes. ABCCLIO. p. 271. ISBN 978-1-61069-566-4. Fortson, 2004:116F. Gupta, Veena E.K. January 2019. Vrishnis in Ancient Literature and Art. Indologies Pulse Arts in Context, Doris Methsrinivesen Festschrift Volume, eds. Karina Wessels Mivison and Gerd Mivison with assistance of Veena E. Kumar Gupta, 7072. Hastings 2003, pp. 540-42. Singh, R. 2007. Bhakti and Philosophy. Lexington Books. ISBN 978-0-7391-1424-7. Tongue-poking smiley. 10. Paninais, term Vāsudeva, explained by the 2nd century B.C. commentator Patanjali, as referring to the follower of Vāsudeva, god of gods. Srinivasan, Doris, 1979. Early Vayava imagery, Katurvihar and variant forms. Archives of Asian Art. 32, 50. JSTA 20111096. Joanna Gottfried Williams, 1981. Calderana, American Studies in the Art of India. Brill. pp. 127131. ISBN 90-04-06498-2. Jump Up To, A.B. Srinivasan, Doris, 1979. Early Vayava imagery, Katurvihar and variant forms. Archives of Asian Art. 32, 51. ISSN 0066-6637. JSTA 20111096. Subyuraj, VVK. 2004. Basic Facts of General Knowledge. Sura Books. p. 68. ISBN 978-81-7254-234-4. Jump Up To, A.B. Singh, Upinder, 2008. A History of Ancient and Early Medieval India, from the Stone Age to the 12th Century. Pearson Education India. p. 439. ISBN 978-81-317-1677-9. Lord Balaram, The Source of the Vishnu Murtis. ISKCON Vrindavan. 8 August 2019. Retrieved 3 November 2020. Gentleness and strength are associated with Vāsudeva, knowledge with Samkasana, Narasimha, female power with Pradyumna, Varaha, and ferociousness and sovereignty with Aniruddha, Kapila. Kamaleka, G. Vrinda, M. 1993. Vishnu in Art, Thought and Literature. Birla Archaeological and Cultural Research Institute. p. 92. Hastings 2003, p. 540. Klostermeier, Klaus K. 2005. A Survey of Hinduism. State University of New York Press, 3 edition. p. 206. ISBN 0-7914-7081-4. Present-day Krishna worship is an amalgam of various elements. According to historical testimonies, Krishna Vāsudeva worship already flourished in and around Mathura several centuries before Christ. A second important element is the cult of Krishna Govinda. Still later is the worship of Bala Krishna, the divine child Krishna, a quite prominent feature of modern Krishnaism. The last element seems to have been Krishna Gopijana Vallabha, Krishna the lover of the gopis, among whom Radha occupies a special position. In some books Krishna is presented as the founder and first teacher of the Bhagavata religion. Bhasham, A.L. Review Krishna, Myths, Rites, and Attitudes. By Milton Singer, Daniel H. Ingalls, The Journal of Asian Studies, Volume 27, No. 3, May, 1968, pp. 667-670. JSTOR 2051-211. Site Journal requires journal equals, help. Jump up to, A. B. Bryant, Edwin Francis, 2007. Krishna, a Sourcebook. Oxford University Press. pp. 5-6. ISBN 978-0-19-803400-1. Jump up to, A. B. Arian, T.R.E. Elif Robson, 1933. Anabasis Alexandri, Book 8, Indica. Retrieved 24 September 2021. Ghosh, A. 1967. Indian Archaeology 1963-64, a review. ASI. p. 17. Do 10.5281/Zenadu.3416858. Archaeological Survey of India, 1965. Indian Archaeology A Review 1964-65. pp. 1920, BSN 3. Do 10.5281/Zenadu.1442629. Barnett, Lionel, 2017. Hindu Gods and Heroes. Jovian Press. p. 40. ISBN 978-1-5378-1391-2. Falk, Harry. Greek-style dedications. p. 40. Blurton, T. Richard, 1993. Hindu Art. Harvard University Press. p. 50. ISBN 978-0-674-39189-5. Ghosh, A. 1967. Indian Archaeology 1963-64, a review. ASI. p. 17. Do 10.5281/Zenadu.3416858. Archaeological Survey of India, 1965. Indian Archaeology A Review 1964-65. pp. 1920, BSN 3. Do 10.5281/Zenadu.1442629. Jump up to, A. B. Charles Allen 2017, pp. 169-170. Joanna Gottfried Williams, 1981. Calderana, American Studies in the Art of India. Brill Academic. pp. 129-130. ISBN 90-04-06498-2. Jump up to, A. B. Marashi 1981, pp. 131134. Edwin F. Bryant, 2007. Krishna, a Sourcebook. Oxford University Press. pp. 18 Note 19. ISBN 978-0-19-972431-4. Vincent Lefevre, 2011. Portraiture in Early India, Between Transience and Eternity. Brill Academic. pp. 33, 85-86. ISBN 978-90-04-20735-6. Burgess, Jas. 1883. Report on the Ellora Cave Temples and the Brahmanical and Jaina Caves in Western India. pp. 60-61. D. Ubandaka, Hathai Beda Brahmi Inscription at Nagarai, Epigraphia Indica Volume. XXII, Archaeological Survey of India, pages 198-205. Doris Srinivasan, 1997. Many Heads, Arms, and Eyes, Origin, Meaning, and Form of Multiplicity in Indian Art. Brill Academic. pp. 214-215 with footnotes. ISBN 90-04-10758-4. Jason Neelis, 2010. Early Buddhist Transmission and Trade Networks, Mobility and Exchange Within and Beyond the Northwestern Borderlands of South Asia. Brill Academic. pp. 271-272. ISBN 978-90-04-18159-5. Quintanilla, Sonyari, 2007. History of Early Stone Sculpture at Mathura, ca. 150 BCE, 100 CE. Brill. p. 171. ISBN 978-90-04-15537-4. Richard Salomon 1998, pp. 87-88. Ramaprasad Chanda 1920, p. 170. Jump Up To, A.B. Upinder Singh 2008, p. 437. Ramaprasad Chanda 1920, pp. 169173. Quintanilla, Sonyari, 2007. History of Early Stone Sculpture at Mathura, ca. 150 BCE, 100 CE. Brill. p. 205. ISBN 978-90-04-15537-4. Jump Up To, A.B. Sonyari Quintanilla 2007, pp. 205-206. Ramesh Chandra Sharma 1994, p. 72. Bortspikran, Claudine, 2013. A neglected aspect of the iconography of Vayu and other gods and goddesses. Journal of the Indian Society of Oriental Arts. X86, 8192. Coins of India Calcutta, Association Press, New York, Oxford University Press, 1922. Jump Up To, A.B.C.D.E. Gupta, Veena E.K. January 2019. Vrishnis in Ancient Literature and Art. Indologies Pulse Arts in Context, Doris Meth Srinivasan Festschrift Volume, eds. Karina Wessels Mivison and Gerd Mivison with assistance of Veena E. Kumar Gupta, 74-75. Jump Up To, A.B. Austin, Christopher R. 2019. Pradyumna, lover, magician, and son of the Avatara. Oxford University Press. p. 27. ISBN 978-0-19-005411-3. Srinivasan, Doris, 1997. Many Heads, Arms, and I's, origin, meaning, and form of multiplicity in Indian art. Brill. p. 217. ISBN 978-90-04-10758-8. Jump up to A B C D E F G H I for English summary, see page 80. Schmid, Charlotte, 1997. Les Vaikuhargupta de Mathura, Vyuo Arts Asiatiques. 52, 6088. Do 10.3046/arrays.1997.1401. Jump up to AB because they date to a period when the Pancharatra sect was most influential. These two images are probably best identified as Chaituvayuha, or 4-Vyuha, Vishnu. The central face is that of Vishnu's most supreme, most transcendent Vyuha, or emanation, known as Vāsudeva. The subsequent, less abstract Vyuhas, in the form of a lion and a boar, appear at either side, with another Vyuha implied at the back. The positions of the lion and boar heads differ in these two pieces, indicating that there was some disagreement about the way the viewer should read such an icon. Brooklyn Museum. www.brooklynmuseum.org. The origin of Vaishnavism as a theistic sect can by no means be traced back to the Vedic god Vayu. In fact, Vaishnavism is in no sense Vedic in origin. Strangely, the available evidence shows that the worship of Vāsudeva, and not that of Vayu, marks the beginning of what we today understand by Vaishnavism. This Vāsudevism, which represents the earliest known phase of Vaishnavism, must already have become stabilized in the days of Pliny, 6th to 5th centuries BCE. In Eliade, Mircha, Adams, Charles J. 1987. The Encyclopedia of Religion. Macmillan. p. 168. ISBN 978-0-02-909880-6. Jump up to A. B. Mukherjee, Radhakamal, Madan, Gamuk Ram, Gupta, Vivapreka, 2006. A History of Indian Civilization, Ancient and Classical Traditions. Radha Publications. p. 242. ISBN 978-81-7487-402-3. Silk Road Art and Archaeology, Journal of the Institute of Silk Road Studies, Kamakura. The Institute. 1994 p. 170. Jump up to A. B. C. Lubatsky, Alexander, 1996. The Iconography of the Vayu Temple at Deoghar and the Vayu Dharmatarapura. Ars Orientalis. 26, 6580. ISSN 0571-1371. JSTA 462950. Menon, Narayana, 1983. The Performing Arts. Humanities Press. p. 112. ISBN 978-0-391-02917-0. Swami Krishnananda. The Significance of Mantra Japa Sadhana. swamikrishnananda.org. Retrieved 14 April, 2012. J. Donald Walters, 1 March, 2002. The Art and Science of Raja Yoga, 14 Steps to Higher Awareness, based on the teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda. Crystal Clarity Publishers. pp. 251. ISBN 978-1-56589-166-1. Retrieved 24 June, 2012. Permanent dead link. Atherton, Cynthia Packard, 1997. The sculpture of early medieval Rajasthan. Brill. p. 78. ISBN 978-90-04-10789-2. Carrot A Comprehensive History of India, pt 1-2. AD 300-985. Orient Longmans. 1982 p. 866. Carrot Pagliareno, Edith, 2007. Temples de l'Inde Méridionale, Viaticles. La mise en scène des myths. Presses Paris Sorbonne. pp. 38-42. ISBN 978-2-84050-464-1. Carrot A Shrine of Aniruddha, the fourth of the Vyuhas, which had within its precincts a Rasayadvaja, i.e. a column bearing on its top the figure of a Rasaya or a white antelope, which was his characteristic Lachana. In Journal of the Indian Society of Oriental Art. Indian Society of Oriental Art. 1937 p. 16. Carrot Gupta, Veena E.K. Vrishnis in Ancient Literature and Art. Indologies Pulse Arts in Context, Doris Methsrinivesen Festschrift Volume, eds. Karina Wessels Mivison and Gerd Mivison with assistance of Veena E. Kumar Gupta, 8081. Further reading. Edit. Charles Allen, 2017, 6, Coromandel, A Personal History of South India, Little Brown, ISBN 978-1087-0539-1. Marashi, Vāsudeva Vishnu, 1981, History and Inscriptions of the Satavahanas, the Western Kshatrapas, Maharashtra State Board for Literature and Culture. Fortson, Benjamin W. 4, 2004. Indo-European Language and Culture. Blackwell Publishing. ISBN 1-4051-0316-7. Hastings, James Rodney, 2003, 1908-26. Encyclopedia of Religion and Ethics. Volume 4. John Selby, 2nd ed. Edinburgh, Kessinger Publishing, LLC. p. 476. ISBN 0-7661-3673-6. Retrieved 3 May 2008. The encyclopedia will contain articles on all the religions of the world and on all the great systems of ethics. It will aim at containing articles on every religious belief or custom, and on every ethical movement, every philosophical idea, every moral practice. Hein, Norfin. A Revolution in Khaism, The Cult of Gopla, History of Religions, Volume 25, No. 4, May, 1986, pp. 296-317. JSTA 1062622. Site Journal requires journal equals, help. Singer, Milton, 1900. Krishna Myths, Rites and Attitudes. University of Chicago. ISBN 0-313-22822-1. Delmonico, N. 2004. The History of Indic Monotheism and Modern Chaitanya Vaishnavism. The Hare Krishna Movement, The Post-Charismatic Fate of a Religious Transplant. Columbia University Press. ISBN 978-0-231-12256-6. Retrieved 12 April 2008. Marnie, W.K. 1987. Perspectives on Krishna's Various Personalities. History of Religions. 26, 333335 to 10.1086/463085. JSTA 198,702. S2 SID 1641945548. Bhattacharya, Guruswar, Vanamela of Vāsudeva Visnu and Sankasana Balarama. In Vanamela. Festschrift AJ. Gale. Certa ad Alberto Giovanni Gale LXV. DM Natalum Celebranti Abium Assis Collegis Discipules Dedicator. Gerd Jr. Mevisanit Klaus Brun Rediger und. Berlin 2006, pp. 920. Couture, Andre, The Emergence of a Group of Four Characters, Vāsudeva, Samkasana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha, in the Harivamsa, Points for Consideration. Journal of Indian Philosophy 34-6, 2006, 571585. N. P. Chakravarti, 1942. Epigraphia Indica, Vol. Xiv. Archaeological Survey of India. Ramaprasad Chanda, 1920. Archaeology and Vaishnava Tradition in Marsi, No. 5. Archaeological Survey of India. OCLC 7154460015. Heinrich Luders, Klaus Ludwig Janert, 1961, Mather Inscriptions, Göttingen, Vandenhoecker and Ruprecht, OCLC 7179666622. Sonjari Quintanilla, 2007. History of Early Stone Sculpture at Mathura, ca. 150 BCE, 100 CE. Brill Academic. ISBN 978-90-04-15537-4. Raykorduri, Hemchandra, 1972. Political History of Ancient India. Calcutta, University of Calcutta. Originally published in 1923. Sani, Dayaram, 1917. Annual Progress Report of the Superintendent, Hindu and Buddhist Monuments, North Circle. Issues for 1920–1921 have title Annual Progress Report of the Superintendent, Archaeological Survey, Hindu and Buddhist Monuments, Northern Circle, for the year ending. Government Press Punjab, Lahore. HDL 2027/UC1.C29999464. Richard Salomon, 1998. Indian Epigraphy, A Guide to the Study of Inscriptions in Sanskrit, Prakri, and the Other Indo-Aryan Languages. Oxford University Press. ISBN 978-0-19-535666-3. Ramesh Chandra Sharma, 1994. The Splendor of Matha Art and Museum. DK Printworld. ISBN 978-81-246-0015-3. Upinder Singh, 2008. A History of Ancient and Early Medieval India, from the Stone Age to the 12th Century. Pearson Education India. ISBN 978-81-317-1120-0. Joanna Williams, 1982. The Art of Gupta India, Empire and Province. Princeton University Press. ISBN 978-0-691-10126-2. Michael Willis, 2000. Buddhist Reliquaries from Ancient India. British Museum Press. ISBN 978-0-7141-1492-7. Hyde. V. T. E. Krishna. Forms. Bala Krishna, Gopala Krishna, Govinda, Jagannath, Radha Krishna, Srinathji, Vāsudeva Krishna, Vithaba. Other names: consorts: Radha, Ashtabarya, Rukmini, Satyabhama, Jambavati, Kalindi, Nagnajati, Maitreyavinda, Lakshmana, Bhadra. Other 16,000 to 16,100 junior wives: Rohini. Other relatives: Aniruddha, Arjuna, Balarama, Devaki, Kamsa, Kunti, Nanda, Pradyumna, Samba, Subhadra, Ugrasena, Vāsudeva, Yashoda. More. Worship. Sects: Krishnaism, Vaishnavism. Festivals: Krishna Janmashtami, Jata Mahotsav, Holi. Pilgrimage circuits: 48 Kos Parikrama of Kurukshetra, Vraja Parikrama. Holy sites associated with Krishna's life: Mathura, Gokul, Govardhan Hill, Vrindavan, Dvaraka, Kurukshetra, Jyotisa, Balka. Other sites: Guruvaya, Nathdwara, Pandapa, Puri, Durdupai. Epigraphy: Hathai Beda Gojundi, Heliodorus Pillar, Mora Well, Nainahat, Vajudor Jam. Texts: Bhagavata Purana, Jata Govinda, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. Krishna's role: Brahma Samhita, Ardhavajata. See also: Svayam Bhagavan, Avatar, Dashavatara, Vishnu. Guru Shishya tradition. Retrieved from https://en.wikipedia.org/w/index.php. Title equals Vāsudeva and Oldid equals 1255874339. Category: Forms of Krishna. Hidden categories. Pages using the Phonos extension. CS1 errors, missing periodical. CS1, long volume value. All articles with dead external links. Articles with dead external links from January 2024. Articles with permanently dead external links. Articles with short description. Short description is different from Wikidata. Use DMY dates from January 2020. Articles having different image on Wikidata and Wikipedia. Articles containing Sanskrit language text. Pages using multiple image with auto-scaled images. All articles with unsourced statements. Articles with unsourced statements from June 2024. This page was last edited on the 7th of November 2024 at 2:39 UTC. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 license. Additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Wikipedia registered trademark symbol is a registered trademark of the Wikimedia Foundation, Inc., a non-profit organization. Privacy policy. About Wikipedia. Disclaimers. Contact Wikipedia. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view. Edit preview settings.